All right, so this is future me, really just to share with you that at the time of this recording of the video, it was the last week of October, going into this month of November. I was gonna drop that on a Field Passion Friday, but life, right? So I hope you watch this video, and just to let you know, there are some changes to some of the nuances of some of the things that I'm going to share about, and you'll get to see that towards the end. I hope you enjoy this video. All right, back to my past self, which is new to you guys. What is up, family? This is Noan El Boricua, and I'm excited because of the fact that I get a chance to kind of reflect where I'm currently at my job. And, you know, it kind of passed. Shout out to my boy Dan Trail for reminding me, and really our team. I'm actually one of the original people when there was a program called the Athlete Talent Attraction Coach role. And what that was, basically, think of it as your basic recruiter, entry-level recruiter that brings like a brand affinity of like sparking the interest to work at a job, at a retail job, where you would go to various events, colleges, schools, community events, to be able to give an opportunity to give people a chance to showcase their skill at a retail level. And I'm grateful because it has been 6 years, ladies and gentlemen, that I have now been in a corporate role in the context of serving our retail partners. And I've been blessed to do this for California, at times the Pacific Northwest, at times supporting some of the other states across North America. And now I'm currently in a different kind of a full cycle recruiter. For those that understand HR world, I get a chance to really now, for the past couple of years, really seek out the top talent to be able to be the best leaders in our stores. So I just want to reflect and say gracias to Mia Foot. And I want to say gracias. Well, I'm sorry, Morris, you're married now. Congrats again. I know you've changed it. But Mia, thank you. All right, so I'm going to jump in right here as I'm like celebrating the amount of years that I've been in HR or talent acquisition. I do want to be super honest. Many may have seen that my boss, she's no longer with the company, and she has nothing but great positive things. But we also know we're human and there's feelings. So I just want to say that the greatness that you have will always be defined in who you are and not the company that you work for. Mia, your roots are deep in everyone that you've invested in, the seeds of all the fruit that you get to see currently at Nike, as well as so many other companies, because they met you at one point. So Mia, I'm excited for you, and I just wanted to drop this in here. All right, back to the video. And also, Jen, thank you. Longbine, I appreciate you both, ladies. I've shared it a few times. I was in Panama City, in Panama, and I was in un aeropuerto, and I was on a phone screen interview where literally in the background you just heard, "Hola, tenemos vuelo 117, por favor, lleguen al," I think, el gate. I don't even know if she said gate or not. And it was pretty cool. It was kind of crazy because of the fact that I couldn't imagine the fact that as I'm leaving an event that I was a part of in Panama, that I was on, getting ready to come back home in LA. And, you can say the rest is history. I'm grateful for those key leaders in my prior roles that supported me, but also even some that pushed me because maybe they weren't as supportive. And that's okay, because that's what life is full of, all that, right? The good and the bad and the ugly. So I just want to say thank you. Let me give you 3 things that you could take away when you're navigating something like this. Number 1, you don't know everything. And what do I mean by that? There's so many evolving and ever-changing things in a business context where the complexities and the layers within HR and talent acquisition, you need to be willing to always be a student of the game, be willing to seek out the right resources, and always make those partnerships to be able to learn from others, because you are not the subject matter expert yet, but there are those around you that can give you the guidance. The second thing that I would say is make sure you really, really hone in on the fundamentals. And I think a lot of people don't understand the importance of that. Like, being fundamentally sound, as we know in sport, in music, it's the key to a lot of people's success. So for me, really finding some foundational footings in what it is to navigate email as a corporate professional, how to navigate certain files, how to have certain communication, how to make sure that you take the right classes and workshops when it comes to externally facing certain jobs and interacting with candidates. Like, there's a lot of things that you have to be foundationally founded and really solid in those pillars in order to be able to then elevate and really take your career to the next levels. So you got to be foundationally just solid. Learn the basics, dude. The 101 is so vital to really the success of the career that you're in. And the last thing is, have fun. Don't be performative based. Like, really have fun with the role that you're in. Yes, it's mundane. There's monotony of the day-to-day and the things you have to do. That's common sense, man. Like, that's what we all sign up for. I think the reason why I still love what I'm doing is because I'm not just checking boxes. Now, from a pillar perspective of like making sure my job's getting done, 100%. But it's not just to do it to get the day over with. I honestly believe that every time I phone screen someone, I never know if they're going to be the next CEO, CFO, COO, the next great designer. I just never know. That's why it's worth it. Every day to be able to say maybe I was the one that was the first person ever to interact with our now CEO of the company. Right? I'm just saying. That's having fun. That's really leaning in, having your basic foundations good, and knowing what the day-to-day is. So I hope that helps, and I just want to say thank you to all of my teammates throughout the years, present, that are no longer here, that moved on to bigger and better things. Like, I love it, and I don't think you can hear those sirens in the background, but I do, so I'm going to leave you with that. Oye, muchas gracias, thank you for hearing me out, and who knows what God has in store for me next.